stomp you out. Came with all my goons, we gon' thug it out. Go ahead, bust a move, we gon' stomp you out. Came with all my goons, we gon' thug it out. Throw your hood up, go ahead and rep your city. Throw your hood up, go ahead and rep your.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros, comments made by Tyson Fury. All right, and this is an article by Boxing. It says Tyson Fury vows to fight in 2020 against Wilder or someone else. And the article reads, WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury is hungry to fight with or without Deontay Wilder. Fury was last seen in action back in February when he stopped Wilder in the 7th round to capture the WBC title at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Afterwards, Wilder exercised an immediate rematch clause, which forced a third meeting between the two. The date of the trilogy has been pushed back several times due to the pandemic. Earlier this week, top-ranked CEO Bob Arum revealed that a planned date of December 19th was no longer an option due to a conflict with an NFL game. The bout could now take place a little earlier or a little later than originally scheduled. Fury has not fought on UK soil since he beat Francisco Pena in Belfast back in 2018, but he's ready to make a return if BT Sports takes the money. I'm very ready to fight right now, but the problem is I keep hearing different stories. I'm supposed to be fighting against Deontay Wilder on December 19th in Las Vegas. Recently, I read they're trying to move it forward a week or back a week, but the one thing I want to announce to the world is I will be fighting in December, Fury told TalkSport. Whether it is Deontay Wilder in Las Vegas or Joe Bloggs in England, I want to fight. We are just waiting for the fight to be announced. If they put it back to next year, I want to fight now. I made it very, very clear that if we can't fight in America, then I want to come back to England and have a homecoming. I'm about an hour from going AWOL. I need to know what is happening because the dates keep getting moved. Now they're saying December might not happen. BT Sport, if you're listening, get your hand in your pocket and get me back home. I'm on the verge of going AWOL again. I've been training twice a day since March. Those are Tyson Fury's comments. There's actually audio. You can pull it up. So, Trill Dollar Bill, what are your thoughts on Tyson Fury's comments? Basically saying he's sick of the fight, hearing that the fight's going to be pushed back a week, maybe pushed forward a week. He's sick of not knowing when the fight's going to happen. He wants a definitive announcement. If not, he wants a homecoming in England, BT Sports. Get in your pocket, make it happen because he's on the verge of going AWOL because he's sick of it. And he's ready to fight. So what's your thoughts on it, Trill?
He know what it is. He know that he heard the same news that we heard. He's like, Deontay Wilder did what? He ain't trying to fight. So why keep wasting my time? You gonna waste my time just to tell me what we already know from all these bad decisions that you're making over there? Either you're not gonna fight or something's up because they don't seem like they're making good decisions over there. So Fury's probably thinking they're not making smart decisions over there. They're not making any type of credible decisions over there. So I'm thinking that, or Tyson Fury's thinking, and so are some of the people in our comment section, that this fight ain't gonna take. That's what some people are thinking because they're thinking that this Deontay Wilder character doesn't have the heart or the kahunas or the, I don't know.
Or the D's.
Or D's. To go in there again with Tyson Fury. Listen, we just covered it in our first segment of the podcast. We covered it. If he's Wilder's making, look, Soon as I got the news, soon as Kaden told me, you know what I'm saying, that Malik Scott will be training Deontay Wilder, you know what I ran through my head? This boy don't want to fight. The boy don't want to fight. You doing this, the guy that took a dive to you Same you. You know what I'm saying? Something that you ain't trying to fight. You ain't trying to fight. So, hey, listen, I'm with Tyson Fury. Stop playing these games, man, because the show must go on. I got bills to pay. You ain't gonna be holding up no bread over here with all them games you playing. You know, so hey, the show must go on. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury is the one with the belt. He's the one with the belt. Show must go on.
I feel you. All right, Ned.
I agree with Trails. The show must go on, and you gotta start wasting this time. But maybe Wilder, this is a tactic from the camp to overexhaust and mentally overexhaust Tyson Fury mentally and physically. Right when he gets in the ring, he's like, man, you can have it now. I don't even want the belt anymore. I don't even want this. He's ready to retire at the point because they played so many mind games with this man. You know, we ain't heard anything from Wilder since his sighting of his twerking video came out. We ain't and since then you hear rumors from his camp, people coming out saying this and that, his manager saying this. Now they're letting go of trainers and things like that. It's like, yo, we're gonna fight or what? Like we're a couple months away. December's right around the corner, yo, and nothing. No mums or anything. We just we're hearing the fight's being pushed back. It's pushed forward. It's gonna, it's gonna be earlier. It's gonna be later. It's like, what's going on? I get the frustration, but don't fall for the traps, Tyson Fury. You stay on your toes, and when it happens, make it happen. But this is just a bunch of crap that he has to deal with right now, and I feel for him. That's all. That's really all I gotta say.
All right, so since he's not here, I'm getting my conspiracy bag.
Get in that bag, yo.
Do the glasses on.
Walk with me. Right? Malik Scott took a dive against Wilder. Right? What's one of Wilder's favorite hobbies? Scuba diving. Right? Which means Wilder is a diver. Right? So he hired Malik Scott. He's going to take a dive. That's a conspiracy for you right there. No, but I feel Tyson.
You gotta end it with this. He's gonna dive in the Fury's face with the right hand.
he left that energy right after he saw that towel got thrown in. That's when G left that alone.
Got back down to earth.
Yeah. As far as Tyson Fury goes, I agree with his position. And I don't necessarily think he's going to go AWOL or that he is going to take another fight. I don't think that's his intent right now. But what I think he's saying is enough is enough. Give me a damn date. Make it official. Let's make an official announcement. I've been training 2 days since March to whoop this dude. And I don't have no confirmation that we have a fight scheduled. As everyone knows, I have probably the biggest fight in boxing looming with Anthony Joshua. And the only obstacle in my way, now there may be other obstacles in Joshua's way, but the only obstacle in Fury's way is Wilder. He wants to clear that hurdle because he wants smooth sailing. Tyson Fury wants the money. He wants the accolades. He wants to be a great. When you talk to Tyson Fury, he understands the history of boxing. He'll tell you, I go back to John L. Sullivan days and all of them time, right? He knows about John L. Sullivan. He knows the lineage of champions. He understands the game. Tyson Fury is a student of the sport. He wants this. He wants the Fury name etched in. And it goes deeper because he comes from a line of gypsy fighters, right? Who he has 2 King of the Gypsies in his bloodline, right? One's Bartholomew Gorman, right? So he understands like what it means to fight for your name, to fight for your family, to fight for the pride. The Furies have professional fighters all throughout their family. They got Peter Fury was a professional. John Fury was a professional. You got Huey Fury. You got Tommy Fury, right? You got what's his name? Nathan Gorman. who's professional. So you got these guys who have fighting in their blood. Tyson wants to solidify the family name. He wants to be undisputed champion. Then they're not only going to have King of the Gypsies, they're going to have King of Boxing, right? Like just in general, like an undisputed champion. It means a lot to that community as well. So Fury's fighting for something bigger than himself. And he's like, you got me waiting for this dude who, you know, how long must I wait? Okay, we're in October. We still haven't made an official announcement for the fight in December. He's saying it is time to make an official announcement. And if you're not going to make an official announcement, he's using the threat of fighting someone else to force Wilder's hand to make the official announcement. Because what he's saying is, okay, you know what? BT Sports, pay that money. What he's saying is right now, Tyson Fury doesn't have a license in the UK. He can't fight in the UK. It's all this suspension, that nonsense with the wild boar meat for some stuff that happened in 2015. Nothing would open the floodgates for maximum dollars more than Tyson Fury being licensed to fight in the UK. Because if Tyson Fury gets licensed to fight in the UK, and he does have a fight in the UK against Joe Bloggs, it doesn't matter who it is. It can be John Doe, anybody you want. You know, like Trill brought up a song. I'm gonna bring up a song. Rick Ross, John Doe. John Doe. Calling on you suckers like I'm Rondo. It's one of the worst songs ever. He basically repeats the same line. I don't know. There's two Rick Ross songs that are different. I swear the same song. But the bottom line is he could fight John Doe in England. Okay? And it's not about who he's fighting in England. It's about the fact that he got licensed to fight in England because it sets up Joshua versus Fury, undisputed in England. So Deontay Wilder, keep playing those games. If somehow BT Sports, Frank Warren, if they're able to pull off Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua for undisputed in England, they wouldn't really need Bob Arum for that. But in England, bro, that is huge. You're talking crazy ones. And what were you gonna say, bro?
Were you gonna say something, Ned?
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I was just agreeing with that. That was gonna be a big fight in England. But this just shows you, like, Wilder has a paper trail. Like, when it comes to ducking or making fights not happen, or making it seem like other fighters are scared, Wilder used to make it look like this is exposing Wilder right here. Like, what's going on, man? When AJ wanted to fight, you pull some tactics. When Dillian wanted to fight, you said it yourself, I could freeze you out as long as I want. Now it comes on Fury, and you're doing the same type of tactics where you're trying to buy time.
TC. We're not talking about TC right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Wilder did it too. But everybody can see it when Wilder does it. But when TC does it, oh, it's acceptable because people are corny like that. But I'm gonna let that rock. But go ahead. Do what you're doing. So I thought you were talking about TC, but I forgot Wilder did the same thing that TC.
Wilder, TC, they both. And so it's exposing him like he really doesn't want the toughest fights. And now that he dug himself into this hole, he's gonna have to meet the makers sooner or later. So here we go. Like, you played yourself, Wilder. That's all I gotta say. Go ahead, Travis.
Let us know how you feel about this in the comments.
I wasn't done with my point.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
So, basically, what you have now is Tyson Fury saying, "Give me a damn date, make it official. If not, I'm no longer going to sit back and wait. Like, I don't have to wait. I have the belt. I have the status as lineal. You're the one who wants your title back. We were supposed to do this in June. It's been pushed back enough. Make it official. I'm going another route." Now, I think the reason why he's saying the UK thing or make it happen in the UK is because he knows if he can get licensed in the UK, him versus Joshua will be the biggest fight, a huge spectacle in the UK. But lastly, and I'm saying this flat out, like flat out. I just think Tyson Fury is starting to genuinely believe Deontay Wilder doesn't have the grapefruits to step in the ring with him again.
D's.
Got the D's. He got the D's, but he don't got the D's. You know what I'm saying?
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Check us out on Twitter and Instagram. Also check out our podcast on all major streaming services. Listen, Wilder got Fury over there feeling like the Backstreet Boys in '97. We're playing games with my heart. It's the MFBB.
Catch me creeping down the dark street. This is where me and the zombies meet. Guarantee we all gonna eat. It's Zombie Ray again with HD. I'm a zombie in the night, you better run from me. Zombie Ray in the house, you better run, homie. Brought a mask and some gloves with some thugs with me. I came to do damage, you wanna purge with me. Super Saiyan zombie, I be